I'm Marcy Carelock. I'm the owner of Killahz Boutique. I originally started out on Instagram and decided to come over to Facebook. I was on Instagram for well, I've been live for 5 years now. So I started out on Instagram, and I was on Instagram for like 3 years. I recently stopped going on Instagram only because it's never enough hours in a day. But I just recently stopped going on Instagram as much because I just have so much going on. But I'm going back over to Instagram though, because that's where I started. There's a lot of queens over there that came to Facebook for me, so I'm never going to leave them behind. So I'm on Instagram as well, on the Killahz Boutique as well. I also have a group, Killahz Boutique 2023. It's amazing, amazing community of beautiful women. I absolutely love them, and we pour into each other. So join that as well. Okay, so I've been doing this for 5 years. What inspired me to start doing live sales is, for one, I have a degree in fashion design, fashion merchandising. Also, I have a minor in interior design. So I've just always been a lover of fashion. I'm always the one that's gonna have on something totally different that you would never think to put together, and that's just always been my thing. Like I've always kind of like in high school, middle school, I set trends, and I just love fashion. I follow the Pantone color wheel. I follow all of the fashion houses. I just love fashion. I eat, sleep, breathe fashion, even though I have other things going on, but fashion is my thing. I love it. It's me all day, and I'm huge on customer service. Huge on customer service. So, I just want to say, I'm being nominated for this award, and I didn't even know until Ashley told me. Ashley told me. So I just want to say that, even if I don't win the actual award, I've already won because I didn't even know that I was nominated. So for the queens and the women and the beauties to take me in like they have, like I've only been on Facebook for a year now, and they have like taken me in and poured into me. And I'm just so grateful for it. Like my cup runneth over. And I always tell them, if you never buy anything, if you just tune in, I'm grateful for your time, because time is precious. And
Absolutely.
I'm just always grateful. I'm a heavy believer and lover of God. So I never get off alive without saying, be good to yourself, be good to each other, take care of somebody else, reach back behind, pull somebody forward. But at the end of the day, we need each other on this earth. Somebody needs you on this earth. And I absolutely, and my last thing is always blessings to you always. And I mean that from my soul. I love it here. And I'm so grateful for the honor. Thank y'all so
That's
much.
really, really, really evident. You can hear it in your voice and your delivery. It is very
Yeah.
evident that's truth for you.
Yes, I love this. Like this is not like a side hustle or a fly by night. Like from my packaging to my thank you cards, from the just the quality of clothes. Like I pay good money for my stuff, so I'm never gonna put anything on this rack that I would not wear myself. I'm always gonna pick out the best quality items, and it's always gonna be affordable price because I mix brands a lot. Like I might have on this Gucci belt, but then I might have on like a Zara shirt. So it's you can always mix brands. I always too try to get a lot of my queens to think outside the box. I do style boxes. I'm a personal shopper. I'm a fashion stylist. So I just always tell them like this brand, look up this brand, look up this color on the Pantone wheel, and so I try to educate them as well as while I'm doing my live. So I'm meant for this. I love it.
No, I love it. I think just by listening to you, I've learned so much, but I'm also refreshed by your spirit, and that's evident. Your smile is just
So true.
um,
Thank you
contagious,
so
and I
much.
love it. As I'm thinking about your story and what you've shared with us, I mean, you're
Yeah,
nominated for the best new reseller, but you've been in this for a while, right? You just
yeah,
came over to Facebook, you've been doing Instagram, and you've been selling.
one
So,
year.
what
Yeah.
advice would you give others if they're thinking about starting reselling? How would you get them to take that plunge?
Um, well, for one, start. Start. In between my lives, I always put inspirational quotes on my page, and it's always to uplift you, and it's always to bring. Because you come into my live, I'm this way always. I'm this way outside. Like people pour into me, I don't even know them, and they just feel like I need to pour into her for what reason. I don't know what that's about, but I'm grateful for that. But it's just always about pouring into someone, and also just I just want them to know that, like I said, it's not always about selling clothes. It's about the relationships that I build. I only been here for a year, and I've met so many beautiful queens, and I'm just grateful for that. So it's for me, it's a lot of spiritual in what I do as far as just selling clothes. I'm not trying to just push clothes off. I'm trying to deliver a message as well. And I'll tell you what, work hard, keep your head down, stay focused, invest in your business, offer quality pieces, don't send out damaged items, have amazing customer service. I'm not going to argue back and forth with somebody over $50 or $100. If it's my fault, I did it, me or my assistant, I'm gonna give you the $100 back, because that's a potential of losing 1,200, 5,000 in the future. So I'm big on customer service. Also, with me, I'm much so where to gain something from what I've said to move your spirit than it is about clothes, if that makes sense. Hard work pays off. And I'm just going to share this, not to brag or boast or anything, Queens. I just want to let you know that God is so faithful. I finally got a Range Rover. I have been trying to get a Range Rover for at least 20 years. Always been my dream car. And I got a Range Rover yesterday. Some just said, go just see. And I drove off that lot with a brand new Range Rover. And I'm just telling you, if you just stay faithful and you keep believing in yourself, don't let nobody steer you from your focus. You stay focused. Pour into other people too. That's another thing. Pour into other people. We can't live on this earth by ourselves. So it's just always about positivity and light and love for me and God. So just stay faithful, man, because He's faithful.